Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is going to be an all signs reading. I sort of just decided to come on live randomly. As some of you guys know, I have been taking a break from live streams due to feeling really burnt out just in general. Very tired, but I just had the feeling today that I wanted to come on, and so here we are. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's been a while. It's actually been quite a while. Oh, you know what I did forget? Give me a moment, guys. I do need to plug my phone in. And I just blocking my charger port here. So let me just readjust something for a second and then we'll get started. I don't think I left enough space to plug my phone in. This stupid phone holder literally has something on the bottom blocking the phone charger area. So I've got to sort of pull it out a little bit. See, when you don't do something for a while, you just start to forget stuff. Could be the burnout too, but hold on. Give me a second here. I think I can squeeze in the charger. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Oh my goodness, so unorganized. Okay, if you guys are watching this later, feel free to skip ahead while I figure out how to put everything in here. Okay, there we go. That should work. Let me just tighten this here. Thank you for your patience, everybody, while I remember how to live stream. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a while. I missed you guys. I missed coming on live. I missed doing this, but I gotta take care of myself and my energy. Oh, I figured it out. I'm using the wrong tripod. Okay, whatever. We will make do. I got the phone plugged in, so we're good. I'll figure it out. Next time I'll set up properly. So thank you to everybody who's joining right now. This is an all signs reading. We are going to do the person on your mind. We're of course going to start with Aries. But before we do start, I just want to note this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or you can book a private reading through the link down below in the description box, which is my website now. So I do have a website up. It is my website linked down below. The booking process and everything is the same. It's just now you're going through my website rather than through the link tree thing that I had before. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me just give these a good shuffle here and write your timestamp. I'm going to start in about 10 seconds. All right, so let's see for my Aries collective. May also just try to keep the readings a little bit shorter as I'm, getting back into live streaming. But yeah, let's see. So the person on Aries' mind, please. The person on Aries' mind. Who is Aries currently thinking about? Okay, we have the Chariot for my Aries collective. So you could be thinking about a Cancer. Okay, it is Cancer season right now. So could be somebody who you're feeling like things are moving forward in the relationship, or you're hoping for things to move forward. This could also be like you kind of stuck at a crossroads with somebody and you're hoping that you guys can kind of move past this energy soon. Okay, they don't have to be Cancer. Keep that in mind. This is just the energy that they're showing up in. What's their overall energy towards Aries, please? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I know this is not my usual time to go live. As I said, this is just kind of an impulsive decision. I felt the energy and decided to go for it. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune for their overall energy towards you. So somebody's feeling quite stressed out. Like the relationship is quite heavy right now between you and this person. You know, they're really hoping for things to change as well. So it feels like you both are on the same page here. It feels like this is two people kind of stuck at a crossroads, not really sure what's to come, what's going to happen. There seems to be a lot of illusion around this connection at this time, but you're both kind of hoping that things can change soon and that maybe this could be an experience that you guys learn from, that you guys grow from. But right now you're sort of in the thick of it with this person. So both of you are kind of just feeling a little bit stuck and the weight of everything is just on you. Hi, MLB fan. Let's see what the overall energy is of the connection. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. So yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of conflict between you and this person during this time, Aries. And whatever this conflict is, again, you're both like hoping to overcome it. You're both hoping to move on from it. But it just feels like you're in the midst of a very difficult energy with someone right now. Let's look at how they see you. Or sorry, how it was supposed to be how you see them, but I guess we're going backwards today, you guys. Forgive me, I'm just getting back into the flow of things here. So we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this person does really care about you, Aries. They definitely have a strong emotional connection to you. They definitely have feelings. I do feel like they're wanting to express something to you emotionally. Like they want to say something. They want to express something. Whatever this is that they want to express, like they want it to come from the heart. This is not something light. This is something that, you know, they've been contemplating on, reflecting on, and they really feel deeply like they want to say something to you here. How do you see them? But they also are seeing you as somebody, like they know you want to work it out too. It's like you both are mature enough to kind of understand that you have differences, you have disagreements, you both want to work it out. You just can't really find common ground right now, okay? You see them as the Strength card, Leo energy. So if you seeing them as a Strength card, Aries, is really telling me that, you know, you're seeing them and this connection as like a test of strength right now, okay? If you two are able to push through this and come out on the other side, that this whole thing will make your relationship much stronger, okay? This person really is your strength and your rock at times. So even though, again, it's interesting because yes, it feels like there's a lot of conflict and disagreements, but this feels like a mature relationship in the way that even though you guys are going through stuff, you're still able to be civil with each other. There's not really any like petty energy here. This is like the energy of, okay, we're going through a hard time. We're going to get through this. We're going to work through this together. You two are seeing each other as a team that both want to solve something. However, you just don't know how to solve it at this time. Maybe some of you guys are going to like couples counseling. How do you feel, Aries? How does Aries feel? You feel the Ace of Wands. So you have hope for things to have a new beginning, to have a new start here, okay? It really does feel like you two are cooperating quite a bit. For some of you guys, you're really feeling like the physical part of your relationship or like the intimate part of your relationship might be suffering, so that maybe you two need to connect more on a physical level to really get connected again, okay? There's definitely a disconnect here. How do they feel? How do they feel? Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So yeah, as I said, you guys, there's definitely conflict, but you both want to work it out. So there's a lot of hope here that things are going to turn out well. With the 10 of Pentacles, they definitely see you as a long-term partner, as someone they want to work through things with. They see you as someone who they want in their life for the long term. So this is like something they're committed to working out, something that they're committed to overcoming in the relationship. It really feels like this relationship is just going through a really tough time right now, like a bit of a hurdle, okay? What is their intention? Okay, we have the Moon card. Interesting. There's lots of Cancer energy showing up here. With the Moon card being in their intention, we're not really sure what their intention is right now. they don't really know like what to expect from this. I do know that they're hoping that you guys work things out. However, it's sort of unclear with the moon being there as to what their intention is. However, with that Ace of Cups, I do feel like they're wanting to express something. This person has repressed emotions. Okay, so I feel like there's something that they need to get off their chest. What is their next action? What is their next action towards Aries? We have the Star card. So yeah, it feels like they, okay, so first of all, Aries, this person has something they want to get off their chest that they're hoping can begin the healing process for you. So communication seems like something really important here. Like there's a bit of like, there is communication between you, but there's like, I feel like this person has something that they want to say that they haven't been able to say. There's something that they really want to say to you, and they're hoping to heal this connection. Okay, what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here for Aries and the person on their mind? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. I see you guys planning something. Maybe you're planning a trip or a vacation or some way to like spice up the connection, or again, sort of like reconnect on a deeper level. You know, I do see you guys trying to work together as a partnership, work together as a team, and really sort through this. But yeah, it feels like there's just some heavy energy, like a little bit of a dark cloud over your relationship right now. So that's what I got. We have Aquarius here. We have Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Strong Cancer energy. So let's move on to, oh, I forgot to put the little sign. See, I'm all over the place because I haven't been going live lately. All right, let's do Taurus next. Thank you to everybody who's been hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys. The hitting the like button definitely helps. We are on Taurus. We haven't started yet. We're about to start Taurus. But yeah, hitting that like button is definitely a helpful and free way to support the channel. As YouTube is one of my sources of income, so it does like help grow the channel. Okay, so let's do Taurus now. The person on Taurus's mind. Oh, we got a lot of conflict energy showing up here today so far, you guys. Aries, we just got all this conflict energy. So all right, Taurus, you are kind of in some sort of conflict with someone here as well. I feel like there's a disagreement here in this connection, battle of the minds. Okay, two people just disagreeing on something. There also could be some mind games here, Taurus. A little bit of like confrontational energy. Let's see what their overall energy is towards you. We have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so they do have positive energy towards you, Taurus. But again, lots of like conflict. There's also the 7 of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. So it's a little bit of confusion. Again, I feel like there's like a misunderstanding possibly going on. You can listen to both, my friend. Sun, moon, and rising, whichever one resonates with you. Remember, don't force any story to fit. So if one doesn't fit, you can listen to the other, or you can listen to all three of them. Let's see what the overall energy is between you and this person, Taurus. 4 of Swords, you're both tired. You're mentally exhausted from the connection right now, okay? I do feel like you two may be taking a temporary pause here, maybe taking a temporary step back due to having a lot of like overwhelmed thoughts, okay? I do feel like your mind is racing a little bit when it comes to this. Like you may be going in circles in your mind here. There's a lot of mental conflict between you, but then also in your own head, Taurus. And the both of you are feeling like really tired of this situation. How do they see Taurus, please? Yeah, both of you are feeling really tired of this situation. You need a break. You need a rest. You need a retreat for a little bit. You need to just sort of reset your energy. How do you see them? You see them as unwilling to communicate. You feel like this person's not very good at communication, or they're not opening up to you in some way. You could possibly feel like they're not telling you the whole story, or they're not telling you the whole truth about something, that, you know, maybe there's more information. Because again, you guys are like going back and forth in an argument and you never seem to be able to solve it. So I feel like there's a missing piece to the puzzle here. There's sort of like some information that has not been revealed yet, okay? But you also just, Taurus, are like, this person is not very good at communicating, okay? How do they see you? Or they're not willing to communicate, okay? Oh, damn, Taurus, the Tower and the Three of Cups. Someone may be accusing you of being in a third-party situation, Taurus, okay? For some of you, maybe you are in a third party, or maybe they're accusing you of like being too flirty with other people, being too flirty with another person in your life, okay? But they think you're in some sort of third party. Maybe you are, Taurus, maybe you aren't. Take it how it resonates for you. This person seems to be pretty shocked by this discovery of theirs, that you're possibly, maybe they're also like feeling like you prioritize your friends over them. For some of you guys, maybe you've been talking to your friends about this whole situation, and they're like, oh, you know, Taurus, your friends are putting ideas in your head. Your friends say this, your friends say that, but that's not true. But you also, again, you feel like they're not really telling you the truth. So you're having to go outside of the relationship to talk to others about it and sort of get like another point of view from someone who's not necessarily in the situation. And this person, I'll tell you one thing, Taurus, they do not like your friends, or they do not like the fact that you're talking to your friends about this, or that you need to, or they feel like your friends are getting in your business here, okay? Yeah, they feel like your friends are too involved in the relationship in some way. So whether that be that someone's around all the time, you're going out too much, or they think that you are involved in a third party somehow, they definitely feel like there's some sort of interference, and that's what keeps causing this drama. Okay, how do you feel? You feel really upset with this person, okay? For some of you guys, yeah, I keep getting this feeling that someone's saying you're too social. And you're like, well, why should I just be alone all the time? Like, I want to spend time with my friends. You know, I want to be going out. I feel like this person is just wanting you to kind of pull back your energy from other people in your life. And I feel like you're really upset that they're not listening to your side of things, or you're feeling like really misunderstood in this connection right now. You also feel like you sort of want to just withdraw from this person temporarily. How do they feel? How do they feel about Taurus? I'm not gonna lie, Taurus, I feel like this person's a little bit controlling. It feels like they're trying to tell you what to do, or tell you who to spend time with, or, you know, I feel like they don't like your friends, or they like particularly don't like one of your friends. In their feelings, we have the Six of Swords, okay? So somebody feels like maybe if this is kind of scary energy, Taurus, because this is that energy of someone almost trying to isolate you from your friends, isolate you from your family, okay? Yeah, even your family. Wow, they're wow. What in the narcissist is going on here, Taurus? Why is this person trying so hard to isolate you from other people? They fear you talking about the relationship to other people, because then they think that you'll realize when other people put in their 2 cents that you're going to be like, huh, that's not right. Like, this is not how you should be being treated. You deserve better. And this person doesn't want other people telling you how you should be treated versus how they think you should be treated, okay? Be careful with this person, Taurus. I do feel like there is an energy of them trying to isolate you from other people. What's their intention here? This could definitely be stemming from a place of insecurity, Taurus. Okay, their intention is to try to control you. They're trying to control you, and they're trying to leave you in a state of confusion and isolation. I I feel like you're dealing with someone who has very narcissistic tendencies. If not, they are a complete narcissist here. Because, yeah, this is not good. The Emperor and the Eight of Swords. This is someone who's wanting to keep you restricted, keep you away from everything, keep you under their control. What's their next action? The Eight of Cups. So, you know, even though they're not paying attention to you, they also don't want you getting attention from anyone else. And again, this is including like friends, family members. They may threaten to walk away if they don't get their way. I feel like this person's acting really childish, Taurus. What's the outcome here? They'll be back. Oh, they will be back, Taurus. So don't worry. If this person threatens to walk away, call their bluff because they're not going anywhere. Okay, they are not going anywhere. We got Aries here, Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio. Damn, guys, we got some drama this week. Some drama between the signs. Next up is Gemini. Let me just write your timestamp. All right, Gemini. The person on Gemini's mind. The person on Gemini's mind, please. Two of Swords. Somebody's avoiding you, Gemini. Somebody's closed off. I'm hearing they're blocking you out. Okay, what's their overall energy towards you? The World card. Somebody's trying to end a cycle here. Somebody's trying to ignore you in order to put an end to a repeating cycle between you. Okay, so there's like a cycle that you keep revisiting with somebody and they're just trying to push that away, close themselves off to it, completely ignore you here. What's the overall energy between you? The Lovers. Someone could be ignoring their feelings, Gemini. Somebody's ignoring their emotions for you, ignoring their feelings for you. It feels like they don't want to repeat this cycle again. Although deep down they know that you guys have unfinished business together. There is a strong connection between you and this person, but they're trying to close themselves off emotionally. If you notice in the Two of Swords, that person's got their arms crossed over their heart center. So they're closing themselves off to love at this time. Okay, they feel like this is something that needs to come to an end. How do you see them? You see them as the Star. So yeah, they could be an Aquarius. We have Gemini energy here as well. They could come off as quite detached at times, okay? This person could be healing from something, Gemini. They could be trying to heal from something. They could be going after their dreams. You see this person as your wish fulfillment. It feels like they're denying a connection, or they're denying their feelings for you, or they're denying like the fact that you two have something really special here. Why are they in the Two of Swords energy, please? They're burnt out, Gemini. Somebody's tired. They need a break. They may tell you that they want to take a break. Okay, how do they see you? How do they see Gemini, please? See you as the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as someone they're attached to. I don't think they're comfortable with that at all. They also feel like you're really held on to them. Like they could see you as someone who's attached. Okay, they could feel like you're definitely the one who is refusing to let go. Gemini, and I'm not saying this, but I'm reading this in the cards, and this is how they see you, as a little bit maybe clingy, okay? And that they just need some space from this. They just need some space from you. They need some time. Here's the thing, Gemini, is this person feels like no matter what they do, you're always going to come back, okay? Again, this is a repeating cycle. This is something that you guys have been going through nonstop, like just going around in circles with this person. You break up, you make up, you break up again, you make up again. And right now you're sort of in this like temporary separation because they're feeling really tired of this. Deep down, they know you guys have unfinished business, but I think they're tired of repeating the cycle between you. How do you feel? You don't know what's going on with them. You're feeling in the dark. You're feeling confused. Yeah, you want to talk. So you're the type that wants to communicate, have open communication. You wish that they would tell you how they feel, whereas they're not telling you shit all, Gemini. This person is choosing to, again, just avoid the situation. Like they would rather just step aside, take a breather. But unfortunately, it's leaving you feeling really in the dark about things. How do they feel? You're having like an overflow of emotions here as well. They're hurt about something. They're upset. Why the Three of Swords? They feel like they need time to heal from something, Gemini. Why the Three of Swords for Gemini? Yeah, there's lots of conflict energy. So far for all of the signs, this conflict has been showing up. It's like a pattern here, you guys. There's whatever the last fight you guys had, they never got over it. That's the thing. They're still holding on to whatever conflict. Maybe you guys didn't fully resolve the issue. Maybe you didn't fully move past it. There was no solution. Maybe this was one of those fights where you just, you know, made up but never really solved anything. You know what I mean? Like you fight, you go to bed, you wake up, and they just act like nothing happened. Whatever happened here in the last time, Gemini, they're still upset over it. And they don't want to face you right now. They're avoiding you because they're still upset about something you said, something you did, but they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to bring it up again. What's their intention? Okay, so here's the thing, Gemini, is they actually do want to bring it up again, but right now they're too upset. So they're going to wait until they feel better about it. I think what happened here, Gemini, is this person lost the fight. So they need some time to figure out, like they're basically reflecting on the argument and they're going over everything that was said and they're trying to come up with responses to things. They're trying to come up with what they can say back to you. It's like they almost want to be prepared, right? But they do need some time to process whatever this argument is that you guys had. And I feel like they, you know, maybe they get all caught up in their emotion when you guys are having an argument. And because you're so quick thinking, Gemini, you tend to like argue really well. And this person gets all flustered. And so it's like they need time to sort of clear their mind before they can come back to this discussion. But they're not, they're avoiding it right now. But they're not going to avoid it forever. They're going to come back and they're going to be ready to fight when they come back. They just don't want to be emotional. You're dealing with someone who's highly emotional. What's their next action? But trust me, that fight is not over. Damn, Gemini. Their next action is the Tower. Oof. Seven of Swords. Damn, Gemini. You pissed this person off. You hurt them, and that hurt is turning into anger. You can be sure that when this person comes back, they're gonna bring that shit up again. Okay, they're gonna bring that shit up, and they're gonna bring it up and be very dramatic about it. Also, they're planning on being very strategic. So again, it's like they're sitting there in their bed or wherever they are, and they're like thinking, they're going through the whole argument, and they need to like, they're making notes. Okay, they're making notes. They want to be prepared for what they have to say and anything that you might say. Okay, so they're honestly like coming up with all the different scenarios and trying to be ready for it. However, For some of you guys, like this person's also, they need to be ready for the fight because they're lying about something, because they're not being honest. So it's like they need to get their story straight, if that makes sense. Like they need to get their you know, their lies in order here. What's the outcome? Yeah, they need to get their lies in order because their story wasn't straight. That's why they're avoiding you, because they know that you called them out on something. They know that you've exposed them on something. The outcome here is the 7 of Wands. So they're gonna take it to the grave, Gemini. Whatever they're defending, like you guys are not seeing eye to eye here. So much conflict energy so far in this whole reading. Even like Taurus and Aries got similar kind of energy. But yeah, they're taking it to the grave, Gemini. They're gonna come back and be very defensive. Okay, so be ready for them. But I don't think you really need to prepare or be ready because you guys are very quick. Like your thinking is quick, especially during arguments. Okay, so you're already ready. You don't need to come up with stuff and make notes and have your answers ready. You already good at this stuff. So that's what I got. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, next up is going to be Cancer. Happy birthday to all my Cancers out there. All right, Cancer. Happy birthday to everybody who is celebrating their birthday during this Cancer season. Let's see the person on your mind, Cancer. Who are they? Who is Cancer currently thinking about? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So could be thinking about an earth sign, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This is somebody that you care about a lot, Cancer. This is someone that you feel almost like a responsibility or like an obligation towards. You hold this person in very high regard. They could be somebody who's like a businessman or woman, you know, there's someone who's very focused on their money, on their work. They could have their own business. What's their overall energy towards you? We have the Queen of Cups. Damn, you both really care about each other here. So this person also cares about you, Cancer. On an emotional level, you mean a lot to this person. They feel like you bring out very good qualities in them, okay? This could be like a same-sex relationship as well. I mean, that applies to every reading, but just seeing the two queens together, that came up for me. Happy Pride Month, Cancer. So, you know, there's definitely an energy here of two people that really care about each other, but then they also are kind of focused on their own things as well. What's the overall energy between you? One of you is more like grounded and one of you is a little bit more emotional. The energy between you is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the dynamic of this relationship is changing for the positive. Like it feels like you two are evolving, like something's moving forward in this relationship, okay? I feel like this is two people that really lift each other up, Cancer. How do you see them? You see them as the Two of Cups. Yeah, you guys are like on the same page. You see this person as a really good partner, Cancer. It's a really positive relationship so far. How do they see you? And they're seeing you as the Knight of Wands. So they can at times see you as a little bit unpredictable, Cancer. See you as a little bit hard to read, okay? Maybe sometimes they are thinking you're a little inconsistent here in your actions and your words. They definitely have a soft spot for you, Cancer. They got a soft spot for you. Let's look at your feelings. I feel like the connection is like, this is something that's like, it's just like a divine union. This is something that's been divinely guided towards each other. Like you two have been, oh, damn. You got good feelings about this, Cancer. It feels like you and this person have a very strong foundation, okay? So, you know, perhaps you and this person have been working really hard to build a solid foundation in this connection. And, you know, it feels like on your end, you feel like nothing could break you, like nothing could come between you. Like this feels like a very strong relationship here. You also see this person as someone who could be like a long-term partner, like someone who you might eventually get married to, have kids with, if those are things that you want, or that you could just be with for a long time. Again, I feel like you two, like your energy like complements each other. How do they feel? They feel a strong soul tie with you. Six of Cups. They feel like you're their soulmate, Cancer. This is actually really beautiful. This person feels a strong connection with you. It's almost like there's a level of comfort, like you guys have known each other in another lifetime, or you've known each other for a long time, or almost like, you know that you're supposed to be together, okay? You've got really strong feelings for each other. They see you as their soulmate. I don't know if they would like use that specific word to describe it, but they're definitely seeing you as some type of soulmate here. Tell me more for Cancer. The Emperor. They have a lot of respect for you, Cancer. This person respects you. And we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So you got a power couple here. Like you two are literally like divine masculine, divine feminine, regardless of the genders of the people in the relationship. This is that divine union of love here. So this is really cute, Cancer, really positive. I feel like things are all good. You make this person feel like they're on top of the world. You're both sitting on your thrones, and that's because you put each other up there. You lift each other up. This is a really positive connection here. What's their intention towards Cancer, please? Their intention. Yeah, the Empress. That's so interesting because we just saw that on the bottom of the deck. So this person really adores you, Cancer. I think each day that goes by, you and this person, like your love is really growing stronger for each other. It feels very genuine, this relationship. Like you both truly do care about one another. This person holds you in very high regard, Cancer. I feel like they also could be a little bit protective over you, or vice versa. Like you two are very protective over each other, but not in a way that it's like possessive. Like, no, like you would stand up for your partner. Like if you wouldn't let anybody, if someone looks at you the wrong way on the street, Cancer, this person's already got their guard up, okay? They're very protective over you. What's their next action? To hold you close, baby. Oof, they love you. They love you, Cancer. Yeah, this person loves you. Look at this. They hold you up on a freaking pedestal here. You got yourself a keeper here, Cancer. This is cute as hell. So cute, my loves. Okay, and the outcome, ooh, we have the Hierophant. This is moving to a really strong connection. This relationship is going to result in either marriage or a long-term partnership. Hands down, you got two of the marriage cards here. You got the Two of Cups, the Emperor and the Empress. Like, come on. I can't even say anything negative about this reading. This is beautiful. The only thing I would say is just that little bit where they feel like you're unpredictable, but that's not always a bad thing, you know. I feel like you spice things up a little bit, Cancer. You keep this person on their toes. So, you know, I feel like it's appreciated. They're very attached to you, though. I will say that they hold you very close to their heart. So that's what I have. We got Taurus energy here, Libra, Leo, and Aries. Oh, Sagittarius and fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, so Leo is up next. want my Leos. The person on Leo's mind, please. The person on Leo's mind. Ooh, we got the Three of Cups, Leo. So you got like a third party situation showing up here. What's their overall energy towards you? This could be somebody who's a friend that you got a crush on as well, Leo. What's their energy towards Leo? Ten of Cups, okay. So you're like, this person makes you really happy. However, I don't think the situation between you and them is making you very happy. All right. They could be in a relationship already, Leo, or you could be in a relationship. It is showing up as their energy, the Three of Cups. So it feels like they're already in a connection, or there's some sort of third party interference here. You could feel like someone's too involved in the relationship. This person does make you happy. I feel like you want to be with them, but maybe they're not quite ready to settle down here. Let's see what the energy between you guys is. What is the overall energy between Leo and this person? The High Priestess. Damn, yeah, this is a secret relationship. This is like a private relationship, Leo. So somebody's married. Somebody is married here. Damn. I feel like some of you guys are like wishing that it was you. Wishing you found this person before they were taken. Because yeah, there's the energy of this whole connection being something that has to remain private, or that has to remain in secret. Okay. How do you see them? How does Leo see this person? Oh, we got the Strength card. Are you dealing with another Leo? We got Pisces energy here as well. You really like this person. Damn, Leo. You see yourself in them. You feel like this is your perfect mirror. Okay. You feel like you and this person have a better connection than them and whoever else that they're involved with. It feels like I feel like you literally are looking at their relationship and you're like, this person's not even right for them. Like, they're not even aligned, but me and them should be together. They shouldn't be with this other person. Right person, wrong time, Leo. How do they see you? How do they see Leo? They know you want to be with them. And again, I feel like you guys are together, but you're the third party, Leo. Unfortunately, my loves, you are the third party in this connection. I feel like you've even tried to like bring this up to them, that you think them and you would be a better fit than them and whoever they're currently with. How do you feel? You really like this person. You see everything with them. You see the family, you know, temperance. Yeah, you feel like this person brings balance into your life, Leo. But you're also conflicted over the situation. And again, yeah, it's a third party. I mean, I feel like there's a little bit of conflict energy here. Like, there's certain times where you feel conflicted, and then there's other times where you're like, you know what? Yes, I'm conflicted, but also I feel a strong connection with this person. So you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it go because you feel a strong pull towards them. You feel a strong connection with them. And this is unfortunate, Leo. How do they feel? Because they seem to be already taken here. Someone's saying all the good ones are taken. That's not true. I think they kind of feel the same way, Leo, in a sense that they feel like you are what's missing from their life, okay? But they hate, okay, so they're disappointed in themselves for being in this third party. They're disappointed in themselves for having to sneak around, for having to lie. They're worried someone's going to find out. You guys may even, like, not go out in public together much, or you like, I don't know, there's this like anxiety about having to be like really careful about going out in public, or like when you go out, or maybe you're going out really late when you go out, or there's just this energy of you guys needing to sneak around. There's definitely a third party situation here because you guys are sneaky together, okay? This is like your sneaky link, or you're their sneaky link, Leo. What's their intention? They feel guilty about it, though. They feel bad. They have times where they regret doing all this. The thing is, Leo, I don't know that they're as attached to you emotionally as you are to them. Okay? Because their intention here is to protect their connection, protect their relationship. I don't see them walking away from their partner to be with you. However, that's what you really like. When you... Best case scenario for you would be that they walk away from their partner and make you their partner. What is their next action? But they defend that connection, okay? Maybe they have children. Maybe they're just trying to do the right thing. They don't, this person has a guilty conscience, Leo. They don't feel like they're doing the right thing right now, sneaking around with you. But they also, like, they like you enough to want to do that. What's their next action? Okay. They want to offer you something. They may express their emotions to you. Damn, we got the Lovers here too. Damn, this is a sticky situation, Leo, because it looks like you two are falling for each other, but they've already got someone else. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome for Leo? I feel like for some of you, they might buy you a gift or something. What's the outcome? You got some unfinished business here, Leo. Yeah, this is a cycle. It's not ending anytime soon. Things are continuing to go, but it's not going anywhere. That's the problem. It's not really able to go anywhere. You're kind of stuck and like stagnant. Yeah, my friend. The roles can be reversed sometimes, right? So take it as it resonates for you. I'm sure you understand that. But yeah, there's definitely third-party stuff going on here. So that's what I got. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay, Virgo is next. I'm just going to grab some water, you guys. Okay. Let me just get your timestamp for Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo, please. The person on Virgo's mind. We have King of Wands. Okay, Virgo, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is someone who has a very strong aura, very strong personality, very charismatic, you know, charming, very magnetic type of energy, okay? This person knows how to draw in a crowd if they have to, Virgo. What's their overall energy towards you? Damn, 10 of Swords. What is going on here? Have you experienced an ending between you and someone? Or there's an ending coming up between you and someone? Okay, there could be some sort of betrayal here, Virgo. What's the overall energy between you? There's distance right now. So there is a distance between you and this King of Wands, whoever they may be. There could have been a recent ending, and there's like a period of separation happening between you right now. So there's been distance, okay? There's been probably some silence or very little to no communication going on here, Virgo. This speaks of an ending. So either you've already experienced this ending or something's coming up, like an ending's coming up, and there will be distance between you. Okay, how do you see them? I feel like this person can be like really mean about it. Queen of Cups. You know that behind that tough exterior, this person is actually very emotional. They may show up with these this wall up, okay? They come off as this King of Wands, but I feel like you kind of know them on a deeper level. Like, you know, behind that yes, they're very charismatic and charming and everything, but they hide, like, they do have a strong energy, but they sort of hide behind that. Like, they don't really show their true self to the world, but you know this side of this person. You know that there's a softer side to them. They show up in this very like masculine, tough guy energy, but really deep down, they're a big softy. How do they see you? They're seeing you as being difficult. They see you as being difficult. They think you're argumentative, okay? They could also feel like you're playing some sort of mind games with them, Virgo. There is a conflict. We're back to the conflict energy, you guys. I thought we got away from that after Gemini. Yeah, there's a conflict between you guys that's kind of led to an ending here, or is leading to an ending. Someone could feel betrayed. They could feel betrayed in the connection, okay? I feel like this person is like a tough love kind of person. But again, you know that there's like a softer side to them. You know that behind that tough guy exterior, you're just not always able to access that soft spot, if that makes sense. Like, they go back and forth, and I feel like you actually hate when they do that with you, because you know, they've been vulnerable with you and you've seen this softer side to them, and then they go back to that. When you guys are arguing, it's almost like they go back to that tough guy energy again, and you're just like rolling your eyes. You're like, I know this is not you. I know this is not you, so don't pretend with me. Like, don't fake it with me. But they are, especially when you guys are in a conflict here. They think you're messing with their head a little bit. I said this with Gemini, though, too. This could be because you're better at arguing than them. Some people can't argue for shit. How do you feel? Okay, we got 2 of Pentacles here, 10 of Cups. So you guys are like going back and forth between you being happy with this person, and then again, there being like conflict energy. So it feels like, yeah, the relationship has its good days, has its good moments. It's one of those things that when it's good, it's really good, but when it's bad, it's like really bad, right? And right now, you guys are going through a bad moment in this connection. Again, there's some like an ending or a breakup kind of energy, and there's some distance here, or you're feeling like this person's being distant. Maybe you're both being distant, or they're just being emotionally distant. So again, that vulnerable side that they show you, you're not seeing it right now. How do they feel? How do they feel about Virgo? Oh, damn, 8 of Cups. Tell me more. They feel like you guys are not aligned right now. Yeah, they're trying to detach from their emotions so that it's easier for them to walk away at this time. Damn, they're trying to release you. But I will say this, Virgo, they're not happy about it. Again, you see through that tough guy exterior they put on. So they're acting like, yeah, I'm walking away and that's it. And they might have said some harsh words to you. You know, King of Swords can be kind of mean. So I feel like they're putting on this sort of mean energy to try to intimidate you and then walk away, but they didn't actually want to walk away. I feel like it's a bluff. What's their intention? Yeah, they're being difficult, but they feel like you're being difficult. They could be projecting that onto you. Okay, wow, their intention is to be unpredictable. So here's the thing. When this person became vulnerable with you, Virgo, they started to feel like you could kind of predict their next move, and they started to feel uncomfortable with that. So now they're making a point to put up some illusion to be a little bit more unpredictable with you, because they don't want you to really see their next move. They don't want you to see their next step, which is telling me that them walking away could definitely be some sort of bluff, that they're trying to like scare you. They're trying to be like, oh, well, I bet Virgo didn't see this coming. You know, it's like they're doing it on purpose. So, you know, they are kind of projecting the mind game thing onto you. It's like they're sort of playing mind tricks and stuff with you. And then they're sort of, because they're doing that to you, they're saying, you know, Virgo, you're doing that to me. It's projection. What's their next action? And they don't really even know, like, well, they know why they're doing it, but at the same time, it's like, they're uncomfortable with the fact that you can predict their next move. You may have called them out on something and been like, oh, well, now you're going to do this, and now you're going to act like that. And they're like, you think you know me, Virgo? You think you know me? And so they're purposely trying to be, like, unpredictable to mess with you. Their next action, please. They'll be back. They will be back, and you probably called them out on that, too. You probably called it. They will be back. They're not. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I called their bluff. They are quite predictable, aren't they, Virgo? What's the outcome here? Disappointment. Why? They're like, I guess we're doing this again. I guess you guys are doing this again, but they're not too happy about it. Okay. It looks like they're kind of losing this one, Virgo. But why are they so competitive? Like, why do they see it as a loss? They should see something as good that you guys are back together if that's where they want to be. If they don't want to be with you, they don't have to be with you, right? However, it looks like you guys are coming back. They're coming back, and you guys are repeating a cycle. They're just kind of pissed that they lost the fight. So that's what I got. We have Sag here, Cancer, next up is Libra. Thank you to everybody who's hitting that like button. I appreciate you all. Helps get the content out. And I need it now because I haven't been going live in the past few weeks. YouTube tends to like push your videos back when you're not going live consistently. So thank you guys. All right. Let's get your timestamp for my Libras. Okay, Libra. Who is on Libra's mind right now, please? Somebody who you spying on, Libra. Somebody who you're watching. Somebody who you're wanting to know more about. This is making me think there's either no communication between you and this person because you're spying on them, you're watching them. You know, remember tarot is also a form of spying, Libra. So you're watching somebody here, or you're just like trying to find out more about someone. What's their energy towards you? They're having some doubts here, my friends. Someone's having some doubts about you, having some doubts about the connection. They're a little hesitant right now. They're second guessing things. It feels like they're just kind of pulling back their energy until they figure out what they want, until they figure out if they want to invest in this or not. Maybe they haven't really opened up to you about this or told you this. But yeah, someone's having second thoughts about you. For some of you guys, this could be somebody that you just met and you want to know more about them. But either way, they're a little hesitant about this connection. Again, having some sort of second thoughts here. What's the energy between you guys? Like, do I invest in Libra? Do I not invest in Libra? What do I do? Yeah, this is something fairly new for a lot of you. We have the Ace of Cups here. There's a emotional connection here between you and somebody. Again, you could be just trying to find out more about this person. You're not necessarily stalking them or spying on them, but maybe you are. Maybe you've Googled them, Libra. Maybe you're looking them up. You're looking at their socials. You're looking at who they follow. You're looking at who follows them. You're trying to find out more about this person. How do you see them? Yeah, you see them as a potential suitor for you. So you feel like you and this person are on the same page, Libra. You feel like you and this person would really make a great couple, would really make a good partnership here. But I feel like you're not just falling for that immediately. You've had some, you're seasoned, Libra. You've had some experience. This isn't your first rodeo. So you know when something might come off as too good to be true. You want to find out more. You definitely are feeling like right off the bat that this could be a good relationship. So I almost feel like you're looking for something that's going to make you like, I knew it. I knew it. This was too good to be true. It feels like you're almost trying to find the flaw in this person, Libra. How do they see you? Why are they so hesitant here? Judgment and the 10 of Wands. They feel like you got a lot of stress in your life, or you have a lot of responsibilities, okay? And that you're very, what's the word I'm looking for? That you're, whatever you feel strongly about, whatever you feel called to do, you will do it, okay? I think this person feels a little threatened by that, because they feel like you would prioritize a lot of other things over them, which fair enough. If you just met this person, why the hell would you prioritize them over things in your life that you're already obligated to do or that you're already responsible for, right? There's like an energy here of them seeing, well, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like Libra has time for me. It doesn't feel like Libra would make me a priority. It feels like Libra's already got too many things that they want to do, too many things they're working towards, too many things that they're passionate about, okay? I also feel like this person might be concerned that you would like reconcile with your ex. I don't know if the topic of exes came up, but maybe you guys talked about ex-partners. Libra, they feel like you got baggage. They feel like you got baggage. That's why they're hesitant. What are your feelings? What are your emotions towards this person? Ace of Wands. So you're really excited to start something with this person here. You're also like, I lucked out because I really like them. I'm also very attracted to them, okay? You're like, you know, sometimes we really like someone, but they may not be that physically attractive, or they may be physically attractive, but they may lack substance. I feel like you're like, I hit the jackpot. Like, this is someone you could see yourself with for the long term. 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles when I split the deck. You're really hoping that this could lead to something long term. But you, again, I feel like you're sort of looking for the flaw. Like, you got your eyes peeled for that red flag, Libra. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about Libra? Damn, they like you too, Libra. We got the Lovers card here. So, you know, I feel like you're both kind of mirroring each other at this time. So again, it's like they're looking for the flaw. And to them, the flaw is that you got a lot going on in your life already and that you may not have space for them. I mean, you can work around that, right? We make time for the things that we want to make time for in our life, right? So, I mean, if you really like this person, Libra, I'm sure you'll make time for them. However, again, you're both kind of looking for the flaw in this connection, but they do really like you. I feel like you're a little more focused on like the physical attraction just right now, again, because that's, you know, as you find out more about this person, because again, you are still learning about them. You are still learning about who they are as a person, their life, you know, the things they like to do. Okay, let's see. What are their intentions towards Libra? But they do really like you. They see potential with you as well. Just their overall energy showing up as the 7 of Pentacles is telling me that they're having a few doubts here. Okay, their intention, we have the King of Wands. So their intention is to try to stay in control of themselves for as long as possible. I do feel like this is someone who would step up and take the lead in the connection. Okay, so you know they're hesitant until they start doing that. They're really wanting somebody who that they know has like a lot of respect for them. There is like this little bit of energy again of them being like they want to be a priority in your life, and they're kind of worried that you got a lot of other responsibilities going on. So they're like, okay, well, how do I become more important in Libra's life? What's their next action? Yes, we got some manifest good connections. They are possible, you guys. They are possible. What's their next action towards Libra, please? We got Gemini, Sagittarius here so far. They're going to be cautious and move slow. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're going to take their time getting to know you. You know, you guys, this is a slow relationship, which is good. That's actually pretty healthy, Libra, to have a slow-moving relationship, as long as it's not too stagnant, you know. But they're being a little cautious, on the more cautious end. They're really wanting to take their time in getting to know you. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, hold on. Too many things flying out. No, Scorpio, but that's okay. You know, the signs are not super important. Signs are just the energy showing up. Okay, we got the Sun card, Leo energy showing up here. So this has a high chance for success and commitment. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, this actually has a strong chance of going somewhere, of becoming a successful relationship, okay? Libra, so that's what I have for you. We got Leo, Gemini, and Sagittarius here. All right, Scorpio is next. Let me get your timestamp. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you. Glad to be back, you guys. I miss doing the lives, but, you know, sometimes I gotta take time for myself. When I'm getting too burnt out, the readings don't even feel very accurate to me, so. All right, Scorpio. The person on Scorpio's mind, please. We have the Star card. You could be thinking about an Aquarius, okay? There's somebody who's really inspiring to you, okay? There's somebody who you're looking up to, Scorpio. Again, could be an Aquarius energy. This person's like very creative or like talented in some way, or like they're really good at something. They could be like in the spotlight in some way, okay? Doesn't mean that they're like famous or anything, but they definitely have that star quality about them, okay? Like they shine. Wherever they go, they light up the room. What's their overall energy towards you? Yeah, they're a very gifted person. Also, someone who's healing, someone who's just, again, has a very bright aura. We have the Page of Swords. So, okay, interesting. With that Page of Swords, they're watching your every move, Scorpio. They are checking out your socials, doing a little bit of spying, a little bit of digging, a little bit of investigating here. This person's wanting to get to know you a little bit better with the Page of Swords. They want to know what they're getting into, okay? They want to be prepared for what they're getting into here. They definitely are intrigued by you, but it feels like they're wanting to learn more about you. Okay, what's the overall energy between you guys? The overall energy between Scorpio and this person. Too many cards flying out. Overall energy between you guys. We have the King of Cups here. Beautiful energy. I love this, Scorpio. So there's a lot of emotional security in this connection. And then just like you two individually are both very emotionally secure people, emotionally intelligent people, okay? Just very, very mature. This feels like a mature relationship. I do feel like there's an emotional connection here, okay? As you get to know each other, there was like an instant connection. How do you see them, Scorpio? Nine of Swords, why? They got a lot on their plate. This person may be stressed out right now. They might be stressed out because they're juggling a lot. Okay, maybe they've got 2 jobs. Maybe they've got a lot of responsibilities, a lot going on in their life. They are experiencing some stress and anxiety due to having too many things happening at once, okay? Too much going on at once. Just a lot. Maybe they're feeling like they just want to rest, but they can't because they got so much going on. How do they see you? 2 Wands. They see you as someone that they want to make plans with, okay? Maybe that's why they're stressed out. They're trying to figure out how to fit you into all this stress in their life, okay? They don't have a lot of time. Again, if you really want to make time for something, you will. But I feel like this person's stressing out because they're trying to figure out where to fit you into their busy schedule here, okay? They're like, got like so much on their plate right now. They can barely handle what they're dealing with. And now they have to try to make time for a relationship. They do want to get to know you. This person's going through their calendar, Scorpio. They're trying to figure out when they can have time. They might have to make dates with you like really far in advance because they got so much going on. They need to like clear a day to see you, okay? They're busy. This is a busy person. They're pretty busy and popular here. But they do want to make plans with you. I feel like they're trying to figure it out. They're going through their to-do list. They're going through their calendar. They're really trying to find some time to see you. How do you feel about them? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, how do they feel, or how do you feel about them? The Lovers. Ooh, okay, you really like them. You like them a lot. You really like this person. You feel like this has a lot of potential to be a very loving connection, okay? Lovers. I mean, there's a lot of love there. The card's pretty self-explanatory. It is also a choice card. It's also a choice card. So it's like, I feel like they are trying to choose you again. There's a lot of like decision making going on here. Or this is how you feel about them. Sorry, did I say how they feel about you or how you feel about them? Damn. Well, this is supposed to be how you feel about them. Yeah, a lot of love here. A lot of love here. But again, there's a lot of like something about like making a decision. I feel like it is kind of hard for you guys to make plans with each other. How do they feel? How do they feel about you? I feel like you two would make a good team. You two really compromise, you know, you can meet each other halfway. It might be, again, a little difficult to try to make plans with this person, to try to fit into their schedule, but they're going to figure out how. They're going to figure it out. I have faith that they'll figure it out. Let's see. Tell me more about their feelings. Damn, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're thinking that this could be something that could lead to a pretty serious commitment here. As long as you're willing to work with them, as long as you're willing to meet this person halfway, they feel like you two could actually end up in a long-term commitment. What's their intention? What is their true intention, please? What is their true intention? Oh, damn. Hold on. I'm dropping like all these cards on my lap, but I got one on the table, so I'll take that one. We've got the Hierophant card. Damn. Yeah, they really want a serious long-term commitment here. Thank you, Ellen. Appreciate you. Yeah, this person wants a long-term serious commitment. They're looking for the real deal, Scorpio. They're looking for marriage, okay? You got two cards of long-term commitment here, both on their end. So yeah, they're really focused on that. Their next move. Queen of Wands. Ooh, okay. You know, they might actually make a very spicy move on you, Scorpio. You could actually have, if you haven't been physically intimate with this person, I feel like that's something that's going to happen soon. I feel like this person has the ability, if they want, to be very seductive. Maybe for some of you, they do it without even trying, okay? But there's like some hot, steamy kind of energy happening between you here with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys are going to, you got a lot of chemistry, and that chemistry is going to be burning. Oof, this hot, Scorpio. Okay, enjoy. What's the outcome? Ellen, you're so funny. Your comments are sending me right now. Spicy time. We got the Page of Wands. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, there's going to be some spicy time, okay? Lots of wands involved here. Maybe not lots of wands. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. Maybe that's your thing. Whatever floats your boat. But I see a lot of wand energy showing up here in the future. So, you know, the wand is a phallic symbol. I definitely see a lot of curiosity about each other. You guys just exploring the connection, you know, seeing where things go. It looks pretty good to me. We got Taurus here, Gemini, Scorpio. Remember, don't pay too much attention to the signs, you guys. They're just the energy. All right, Sagittarius is next. Oh my God, I just heard someone screaming outside, like a dude. Hope they're okay. All right. Never a dull moment where I live. All right, Sagittarius. You're welcome, Queen. All right, the person on Sagittarius's mind, please. The person on 4 Pentacles. Okay, you're very focused on somebody right now, Sagittarius. I feel like you're holding someone very close to you. For some of you guys, this is somebody that you're having a hard time moving on from. Maybe you're trying to move on from someone, but you feel very stuck. Okay, you feel really stuck on this connection. You feel like you're unable to let this person go. It almost feels like you're trying to move on, but it's like this person's got a piece of you. I feel like there's an energetic cord here. If you're trying to move on from someone, Sagittarius, maybe try a cord cutting ritual. What's their overall energy towards Sagittarius? Their overall energy towards Sagittarius. We have the Empress. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got an idea I need to write down. Because my idea is if I don't write it down or act on it immediately, I forget it and they just go away. All right, their overall energy towards you is the Empress. So I don't think you're trying to move on from someone, Sagittarius. It feels like there's someone here who really adores you. It does feel like you're very held onto them. Maybe you're like a little bit attached. They could also be like a little bit attached to you with this energy, okay? Somebody here holds you in very high regard. They see you as the Empress, Sagittarius, which is, the queen of all queens. Like, she reigns over all of them. This is the divine feminine energy, okay? So whether you're masculine or feminine, like this, all I'm saying is this person really looks up to you. Interestingly enough, we got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So we got a divine power couple here, you guys. What's the overall energy between you and this person? You're very focused on them, but I also feel like they're very focused on you. This person actually kind of adores you, Sagittarius. The energy between you is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you both really care about each other. Maybe you met at work, or you work in like similar fields, but you and this person, you know, you really care about each other. You really feel like responsible to each other. You really feel like an obligation to one another here. There's a strong connection, okay? It's a strong connection, and sorry guys, give me 1 second. There's like a strong connection. You guys really do care about one another, okay? This is a very grounding connection, okay? You guys both bring each other a lot of joy. You both nurture each other. You nurture each other's dreams, each other's goals. And you like bring a lot of happiness into each other's lives here, okay? There's like a very caring energy here. It's like you both have like almost like a parental kind of instinct towards one another. How do you see them, Sagittarius? You see them as the 10 of Cups. Damn, yeah, they make you really happy. This is probably the happiest relationship you've ever been in, Sagittarius. You see them as someone who is generally a very happy person. Like in their life, they're already emotionally fulfilled, spiritually fulfilled, close to their family, okay? They've got it all going for them. So you look at this person and you're like, they're not going to energetically drain me because they're already secure and fulfilled in their own life. So they're not going to be taking from you. Again, there's this like feeling of happiness between you, but also just them individually. They are a very happy person. How do they see you? How do they see Sagittarius, please? Okay, you guys could be at a distance from each other. This could be a long distance relationship. Let me get another card on it. Why do they see you as the 3 of Wands? King of Swords. They do see you as a little bit detached, Aquarius. Like emotionally, you may be a little bit detached. Okay, this person has a big heart. I'm not saying you don't, Sagittarius, but they're seeing you as someone who's a little bit more detached on an emotional level, and that you may be a little bit like, you know, you two connect really well on an intellectual level, on a mental level, but then you're a little bit like distant when it comes to your emotions, okay? How do you feel? How do you feel about them? Damn, you see them as the 10 of Cups. Your feelings are the 9 of Cups. This person's definitely adding happiness into your life, Sagittarius. They're adding joy. You know, maybe you were a little bit down, and this person tends to like lift you up, okay? They bring a lot of good energy into your life, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. How do they feel? And again, they're very like emotionally independent here. How do they feel about Sagittarius? Anxious? Why? You're healing from something? You guys are healing from something? Again, I feel like this person in a way is like uplifting you. Okay, so yeah, you're looking at them like they're not going to drain me, but I feel like they might be a little worried, Sagittarius, that you might be the one to drain them. Because again, they're very like emotionally fulfilled, and then you come along and you're just like kind of sad, kind of healing from something. Maybe you're kind of an anxious person, and I think they might be a little bit worried that you have the capacity to hurt them because you're so emotionally distant compared to them. Okay, and I'm not saying you are. If this reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, but that's just how they're seeing you, okay? This person is very happy, is very secure and fulfilled emotionally, but they are terrified of having their heart broken. Absolutely terrified. And because they put you up on such a high pedestal, they feel like you have the capacity to do that. What's their intention? So yeah, they feel like a little bit of anxiety and fear when it comes to this connection. Okay. What's their true intention towards Sagittarius, please? Okay. They want to free themselves from these thoughts. They want to cut through. They want to cut through the limitation. They want to cut through the restriction, cut through this block, because they are seeing this as a block here. I don't see them like wanting to walk away from you because of all the things that I just described. It feels like they're looking at that as their own mental block, or they're wanting to help you cut through your mental blocks, okay? Because again, they may see you in a position that they used to be in, and they're like, I've been there. I feel like there's this fear of them feeling like you might drag them back to a place that they used to be, that they've dug themselves out of. But then there's also this energy of them feeling like they can actually help you get out of a place because they've been there, right? They've been through that. So it's almost like they feel like they can help you sort of cut through some of these mental blocks that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. What's their next action? Temperance. Yeah, they want to help you heal. This person thinks they can either help you heal or bring you back into balance in some way. Maybe you have like an anxious attachment style or something, but they see their past self in you, and they feel like they're able to possibly help you grow. What's the outcome here? This is very sweet. But again, there is that little fear present that you might hurt them, okay? Hangman in reverse for your outcome card, Sagittarius. So they're coming to some sort of realization. Or again, they're trying to look at something from a new perspective. Whatever they were looking at before that had them in fear, I feel like they're trying to change that, or they're trying to help you change your perspective about something. This person's done a lot of work on themselves, Sagittarius. And I feel like they kind of want to help you through some things too. So that's what I got. We got your energy here. We have Pisces. We have Taurus and Libra. I'm going to take a quick little stretch, you guys, and just drink some water. 1 second. All right. Let me get your timestamp. For my Capricorns. The person on Capricorn's mind, please. Who is Capricorn thinking about this week? Five of Swords. We can't escape this conflict energy. All right, someone you're mentally conflicted about, Capricorn. For you guys, I'm specifically getting, sorry, the card is wet from my water. Specifically getting that this is someone you are kind of in your head about right now. Mentally conflicted over. Let's see what their energy is towards you. King of Swords. Okay. All right. So, you know, there may have been a conflict between you and someone, Capricorn. There may have been some not so nice words being exchanged back and forth. This person may be a little bit detached emotionally, or they could feel like you are the one that's emotionally detached. I do feel like you're very much living in your head right now when it comes to this person. What's the overall energy between you? What's going on? We got the World. You guys are repeating a cycle with someone right now. So there is a sense of completion between you and another person. I feel like you're trying to get through a difficult time with somebody. But it feels like, again, there's a lot of sword energy showing up here. So there's like a lot of mental energy, a bit of a mental block, Capricorn, between you and this person right now, or an emotional block because you're both so in your heads about something. Yeah, we got that conflict energy back. I mean, the first half of this whole reading, it was like conflict after conflict after conflict. If you have Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, and you watch those readings, you'll see those were all full of conflict. And then I think came back somewhere in the middle. But here we are, Capricorn. You guys are repeating a cycle with somebody. How do you see them? There could be like an argument that never gets solved that keeps coming back up in your relationship. Page of Cups. They could be, okay, somebody might be apologizing for something that they said during an argument that got heated. Okay. They could be trying to come back all innocent, pretending that they, you know, oh, I didn't mean it, Capricorn. But even if they didn't mean it, you know, words do hurt. They do have an effect on us, especially when it's someone that we love, someone that we care about. Somebody may have said some really harsh things to you, Capricorn. And I feel like they're trying to come back and be like, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean it. You know, they're trying to take accountability, trying to take responsibility, but it's got you in your head. How do you, or sorry, how do they see you? How do they see Capricorn? Yeah, they know you're stressed out. Well, they know. Look at all the sword energy, you guys. They know you're stressed out. They know you're overwhelmed. They know they messed up. They know they shouldn't have said what they said. They know that the apology isn't going to fix it, isn't going to make it right. But I do feel like someone's come back in to try to mend a situation, try to fix a situation between you. How do you feel? How do you feel, Capricorn? Might do a TikTok live later tonight if I'm feeling up to it. I don't know. I should probably ease back into it and not just go full force. You want to heal the connection, Capricorn. You want to forgive them. You want to mend it. But I feel like whatever they said something really harsh. They may have triggered you in some way, Capricorn. They may have said something and you're like, well, you know that would have triggered me, so why would you say that? It was just like a moment of rage that this person said something. And again, it does feel like they're sorry and, you know, you do want to heal the connection, but I feel like you need a little bit of space right now. I feel like you need to you just need time, right? Because right now you're really in your head about something they said to you. How do they feel? Oh, they're upset that they hurt you. They feel really bad, Capricorn. They feel really bad. They feel really upset. They know that you need to be alone right now. They want to give you your space, okay? They do feel terrible. They feel terrible. You're in your head about something, and it feels like, you know, they may have crossed the line with you with something that they said, something that they did, but they're really sorry. They are. I can see it in this reading that they're sorry, and they're going to try to give you your space. And maybe you've had the conversation with them, Capricorn. Maybe you're like, you know what? I know we're going to be okay, but right now, and one day I'll be able to forgive you, but today's not that day, you know? You're trying to be mature about it, but this person really hurt you. Again, some harsh, nasty words exchanged here. See what their intention is. Two Wands, okay. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, you know, they're trying to give you your space. They're trying to figure out what they can say to you, Capricorn, to fix it. They know words aren't going to fix it, but they're like, there must be something I can do. Some of you guys, they might get you a gift or something. And again, they know that that's not going to fix everything, but they're trying to plan some sort of gesture to show you that they're sorry. Okay, they know they fucked up. They know it, trust me. They freaking know they did something. I think they're learning their lesson from this, though. I think they're learning. But it does feel like they want to show you in some way other than just apologizing, okay? They're trying here. They're putting in the effort. I'll give them that. What's their next action? What is their next action? Three of Cups. I feel like they're gonna want to try to lift up your spirits a little, Capricorn. I feel like they're planning something that they feel like will make you really happy. Something that will lift up your spirits a little bit. They may want to, like, again, take you out somewhere nice, give you a gift, try to make you feel better. I feel like they really are trying to put in the effort here. And again, that's nice of them. But I feel also like you just need some time to, like, to be able to forgive them. You can't forgive them immediately for whatever it is that they must have really hurt your feelings, Capricorn. Because you just need a little bit of space from them right now. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome for Capricorn? You still trying, you're not quite forgiving them yet, Capricorn. I feel like you're sort of going back and forth. You're definitely on the fence about it. Again, they must have said something really harsh to you because you are not easily forgiving of this. I feel like you're kind of holding a grudge here, Capricorn. And I mean, I'm not saying that in any bad way against you. It's like, fair enough. They obviously hurt you very deeply here. They may have, like, used something you told them against you. You know, like when you tell someone, like, something that hurt you and then they do that exact thing. It feels like that type of situation. So that's what I got. We have Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius here, and fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And speaking of Aquarius, Aquarius is up next. Let's get your timestamp. Oh, what happened to the chat? Everybody left. I guess we went through most of the signs already. All right, Aquarius. The person on Aquarius's mind, please. The person on Aquarius's mind. You're anxious about somebody, Aquarius. You are anxious about someone. Someone's upset you here, okay? Someone's upset you. Someone's got you in your head, Aquarius. Someone's got you anxious, got you upset, got you losing sleep over them. What is going on here? Who is this person? Or this is someone who feels that way about you. Some of you guys could have found out someone's in a commitment. I'm getting, for some of you guys, there could be somebody that you, like, specifically, this may only, like, resonate with a couple of you, but specifically there's, like, someone that you were hoping that you and them would, like, get back together eventually, and now you found out they're engaged, now you found out they're married, or you found out they're, like, in a new relationship, something along those lines. What's their energy towards Aquarius? Or there's somebody who, you know, you thought you guys had a solid foundation. You thought that this relationship would stand the test of time, but you're upset about something, okay? What's their overall energy towards you? Like, you're supposed to be in a commitment with them, but something happened here. Their energy towards you is the King of Cups, okay? So that's, you know, that's pretty good. This person cares about you. Okay, they do seem very, emotionally mature. They do seem like they have a lot of emotional intelligence here. So what happened here between Aquarius and this person? The Aquarius is so upset about. Some of you guys could just be experiencing anxiety because something is going so well. You know, that happens to some people. Eight of Swords. There appears to be yeah, so back to my first scenario that I said. Some of you guys want to be with someone, but as long as they were single, that still seemed like a possibility. Now that this person you found out is with someone else, again, I feel like you may have found out someone's engaged and you thought you'd always have a chance to get back together with them. And now you're feeling very restricted. Like, there's no way now, you know? You're like, they're about to get married. There's no way. This was like your first love or something, Aquarius. You know, this was like the one that got away, like that type of energy. There's a lot of sadness here for you guys, unfortunately. You always thought you and this person would have a chance together, and now you're finding out there was someone else. Yeah, you really thought this relationship was solid, even during your times of separation, even during your times apart. You know, you could have even stayed friends with this person, even if you guys were distant with each other. Maybe you were always able to stay friends, but somehow that didn't work out the way you thought it would. You thought you would end up with them. And you know what the sad part is, Aquarius, is it feels like you've watched this person grow a lot. Maybe you've helped them grow a lot and become emotionally mature. And you wanted that version of them. Like, you really wanted to be the one that got that version, because you guys have been through so much, right? Like, you've seen this person grow and change and you're happy for them. But then you're also like really upset here because you wish that, you know, you built them up for this person that they're with now. And you're like, well, I wish I was with that person. I deserve that version of them. I helped make that version of them. And now they're with someone else. How do you see them? Yeah, you see them as someone who's much stronger now, much more built up than they were in the past. You know, they've improved their life a lot, Aquarius, and it feels like you feel like you deserve that version of them. How do they see you? How do they see my Aquas, please? They're curious about you. They're curious about what you've been up to. They do think about you quite a bit still, Aquarius. They think about you from time to time. You cross this person's mind. They check your socials every once in a while. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. You pop into their mind and they go, I wonder what Aquarius is up to. And, they, you know, you guys may talk once in a while, or they may just like stalk you a little bit here and there. But they're, you know, you've never fully left their mind, regardless of any relationship that they are in or have been in or will be in. How do you feel? Sorry, guys, too many cards flying out. You didn't expect this. You didn't expect this. This was news to you, Aquarius. You thought that you two would always kind of be in this sort of going back and forth energy. In fact, this person's been in and out of your life so much, you just assumed that you would end up with them. You assumed you would end up with them. And now you're finding out that someone else is getting that version of them that you thought would be you. Yeah, you thought the offer was going to come to you. Damn, Aquarius, that's really sad. I'm sorry, you guys. How do they feel? How do they feel about Aquarius? Seven of Swords. Why? You know, even I feel like also this person being in relationships, you guys have still hooked up once in a while, whether you or them were in relationships. So there is an element of you two like sneaking around here. Yeah, you two have always had love for each other. Aquarius, this is making me really sad. It's like, You know, despite everything and everyone in your life and in their life, you two always came back to each other. And now you got news that there was someone else, and it's feeling pretty damn serious with this Four of Wands. Even if they're not engaged or married, you know, maybe you are wanting to hook up with them again, and they're like, oh no, like I'm in a serious relationship now, Aquarius. I can't do this anymore. And that's really upset you because it's like that rejection. You know, you two always came back to each other, and they do love you. They do have love for you, Aquarius, but unfortunately, you're not the one that they ended up with. What's their intention? Yeah. They had to break that news to you, or you... I don't think they wanted you to really know about it, to be honest. I think they were like dreading you finding out because they knew that it would be a shock to you. What's their next action? For some of you guys, you found out and then they break the news to you, but you already knew it. They don't know how you found out. Damn. This is a really sad situation, you guys. I'm so sorry for anyone going through this. Their next action is the Seven of Cups. So, you know, they may be having second thoughts about things, Aquarius. They're really emotionally confused at this time about the whole situation. What's the outcome? You two still being attached to each other. You two have, you know, I hate to say it, Aquarius, but you and this person have an unhealthy attachment. And the thing is, I know you thought you two would end up together, but I don't think it would ever be a healthy relationship, judging by what I see here, unfortunately. So that's what I got. We got Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo. Damn, Aquarius. Leave it to Aquarius to bring that heavy-ass energy in the reading. And as an Aquarius myself, yes, I can say that. We're intense. People think Scorpio's intense. Have you met an Aquarius? They just hide their intensity. They're just better at hiding it. All right, let's get your timestamp for Pisces. All right, Pisces, the person on Pisces' mind, please. We got Knight of Cups. Ooh, Pisces in their dreamy, romantic energy right now. Okay, okay. You may be going out on a date with somebody soon, Pisces. You're very much in a romantic mood right now, okay? Someone may have, like, swept you off your feet a little bit here. Let's see. What's their overall energy towards you? Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, another water sign, so Cancer, Pisces like yourself, or a Scorpio. Okay, their overall energy towards you, we got the Sun. You got a really happy connection showing up here, okay? It's all love here, Pisces. Very lighthearted. Any of my Aquas still watching, I haven't posted it yet, but I have recorded it already. Check out your monthly reading for July. There's a lot surrounding love in there to give you some hope again. But yeah, Pisces, could be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be. You're bringing a lot of happiness into somebody's life and vice versa. I feel like there's a strong romantic energy between you and somebody right now. Okay. This could be a new relationship for some of you. With that Leo energy showing up, it's definitely telling me things are going to keep moving through into Leo season, feeling very romantic, very dreamy, very positive here. You're both very optimistic about this connection as well. Or this person, they're very optimistic about the connection at the very least. I feel like you are too. You're kind of getting swept off your feet here. What's the overall energy between you? The overall energy between Pisces and this person, please. Four of Cups. Neither of you are... You wondering how you haven't met this person sooner. There's a feeling of divine guidance here between you and them. Neither of you want to miss out on an opportunity with each other. I feel like you miss each other as soon as you're away from each other. Like, this is kind of cute. This is like that puppy love energy, you know, like you spend time together and then you can't wait until the next time you're going to see them. Like, it's very fresh, very new, very happy. For some of you guys, this could be a relationship that's reconciled. Okay, so somebody from your past has come back. For some of you, it could be like somebody who rejected you in the past has come back around. How do you see them, Pisces? Yeah, this is new. We have Ace of Wands here. So there's a lot of attraction here. A lot of physical attraction. There's definitely chemistry. Definitely a spark between you and this person. How do they see you? Yeah, there's a strong physical attraction, Pisces. Strong ass physical attraction. You two cannot keep your damn hands off each other. Okay? Yeah, look at that. What did I say? You two can't keep your freaking hands off each other, Pisces. Very spicy. There's not only are they sweeping you off your feet romantically, but you two aren't going to be able to, especially if this is new. I feel like the hookup is going to happen really soon, or like the intimacy. I shouldn't have said the word hookup. My bad. Because I don't feel like this is like just a hookup thing. If this is a reconciliation situation, you guys are going to have some great makeup sex. This is like a lot of passion and chemistry here between you and this person. Or again, Pisces, for some of you, this is someone that you wanted in the past that things didn't work out. And now you've got like a second chance or something here. But the chemistry is off the freaking charts here. You two are like extremely attracted to each other. You can't take your damn eyes off each other. I mean, like, I feel like just being near the other person feels intoxicating to you. 11111 when I looked at the timestamp. Oh my God, you guys. 111 minutes and 11 seconds. That's wild. That's a lot of ones. You may see a lot of ones when you're with this person or since you've met them. Okay. And then we got that Ace of Wands there, which is a 1. How do you feel, Pisces? How does Pisces feel about this person? Yeah, they're magnetic. You got the King and Queen of Wands here in your spread, Pisces. You got a power couple here. You both are very strong personalities as well, okay? Strong personalities, both very magnetic people, and you are extremely attracted to each other, okay? We got a power couple here. We got two sexy ass people. Like when you guys walk into a room, you're turning heads, Pisces. You probably did that on your own, and this person probably did that on their own. But seeing these two hot ass people together, you're raising the temperature of a room when you walk into it, okay? You are like literally the hot couple. Like you walk down the street and people are like, who are these two? Who are these two freaking models right here? Because that energy is off the charts, you guys. So right now, like, yes, you're swept off your feet romantically, but that passion and that chemistry is like huge. Like this taking over the whole relationship. There's a lot of hot. I'm getting hot doing this reading, Pisces, okay? You guys, I'm jealous of the sex you guys are going to have, honestly. I can tell. It's going to be good. Maybe you guys are into some freaky stuff. You found someone who's a perfect match, someone to match your freak, Pisces. How do they feel? How do they feel about Pisces, please? They're excited to learn more about you. This person, if you post a lot on social media, Pisces, they're checking you out. They are checking you out nonstop. In fact, I feel like they're even like showing their friends. Oh my God, look how hot. Look how hot Pisces is. You guys are going to make some beautiful babies, Pisces, if that's what you want. What's their intention? And you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. They may move a little fast for you, Pisces. Or maybe you guys are both moving fast. I mean, this, again, a lot of passion here. It's crazy. But they're wanting to, like, move really quickly in this relationship. They feel really sure of things. They want to tell you something. They want to open up to you. What's their next action? their next action, please? King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Pisces, you got someone who wants to take care of you here. For my feminines out there, this is like daddy energy, okay? This is like your provider man. This is that one that's gonna take care of you. Like, no, Pisces, you don't buy your own stuff. I'm the one who's spoiling you right now, okay? Damn, Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising, so I mean, I do have a chance for this too. But you're really lucking out right now. There's some of you guys is like a sugar daddy energy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Take it as it resonates for you. But it's like very hot energy here. But yeah, this person's very grounded, okay, very solid. They want to offer you something solid as well with that King of Pentacles. We got a business person here. This person's financially stable as well. What's the outcome here? The outcome for Pisces. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah, Pisces. Okay, you guys are going to be doing the deed very soon. The desire is just too strong. You guys are not going to be able to hold off for very long, okay? There is something really beautiful blossoming here. Something very sexual, though, about this connection with you and this person. So that is what I got for you, Pisces. We got Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius here. Lots of fire. All right, let's do their sign. Let me just give these a good shuffle. My God, I made it through the live, you guys. Okay, that's good. This was like a test live. I was like, am I ready to go back on live? Because that feeling of burnout is so real. But I missed it. I missed coming on here. I missed you guys. All right. Their sign. Let me get your timestamp. All right, so this is if you're dealing with this sign for my collective. If you are dealing with an Aries, how does Aries feel, please? Ending between you and an Aries, okay? The Aries could be giving to another situation. Taurus feels like you got unfinished business. There's a reconciliation with the Taurus that looks like they're coming back around. There's a Gemini you've been in separation with who is trying to decide if they want to move on or come back. They're undecided. They're kind of stuck at a crossroads right now. There's a Cancer that really likes you, but is wondering if they're romanticizing the connection, wondering if it's like wishful thinking. They really like you, but they don't know if they're like the whole emotions is real. Like they're just lost in their emotions right now. There's a Leo that's been distant that wants to take a leap of faith towards you. There's a Virgo who's starting to see your worth. Okay. Their view of you is changing or evolving or growing, and they actually are seeing your value and seeing your worth more. There's a Libra who's walking away. They're trying to release you. There's a Scorpio who deeply cares about you and wants to make things official with you. Okay, so whether this is taking the relationship to the next level or getting married or, you know, proposing and stuff, they're going to have a conversation about the future with you. Was that Scorpio? Oh my God, you guys, where was I? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. That was Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius. There's Sagittarius is ghosting you. They need to heal. There's a Capricorn that's breadcrumbing you because they're in a third party. There's an Aquarius that is juggling you and another person, okay? They got a side piece here. They're kind of going back and forth between you and this person. And there is a Pisces that is wanting to they want to manifest you back into their life. They're really hoping that you can meet them halfway. Okay. I didn't bring the Hidden Truth deck out, guys. But, yeah, so that's what I got. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to everyone who hits the like button. It definitely helps my channel, especially since I haven't been going live as frequently. YouTube's not pushing the lives out as much. But yeah, it's definitely a way to help the channel grow. YouTube is one of my incomes here. So, you know, it's free to hit the like button, guys. It helps out my channel, helps the videos get more views. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep your comments coming as well. I love reading the comments, and I'm going to try to come back on live regularly. No promises. I think the pressure of trying to do things on a schedule rather than just when I feel like it or when my energy feels up to it, I think that's what was starting to make me burnt out. So I'm going to try to just, you know, do it when I feel like it. And if I don't feel like it as much, I'm not going to pressure myself. So hopefully I can come on again next week. But yeah, thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.